Once upon a time, I want you guys to listen to the story. Turn around, listen to the story. Oh no, Nessia, it's okay. It's a really good story, Nessia. You're gonna like it. Once upon a time, there was a man who loved to go to synagogue. And every week, he would walk to synagogue. He would walk right here to Ziegler Sanctuary. But on his walk, he would observe and he would look around to see everything around him. He would look at the sun. He would look at the flowers. But one moment, one time on the way to synagogue, look this way, listen to the story. The man wandered on to one side of the road and he saw a very strange bag. He saw a bright, silver, shiny bag. And it sounded like there was something in the bag. It was a bag filled with gold. And he couldn't believe it, but he put the bag down. He thought, this can't be for me. But all of a sudden, the bag started to speak to him. Pick me up. Pick me up. All of this gold could be for you. Pick me up. But the man thought to himself, I'm late. I need to get to Ziegler Sanctuary, and services start 5:45 in the evening promptly. And if I'm late, my friends would know, no, I can't take the... Pick me up. Pick me up. But the man said two words. He said, Shabbat, Shabbat. Remember those two words. The man went to evening services and he prayed Kabbalat Shabbat, he prayed Lecha Dodi, and he sang with his friends, and he thought to himself, that was so strange that bag full of gold was there, but I have to believe it was someone else picked it up. On his way home, he took the same walk back. Do you think that the bag was still there? Yeah, do you think the bag was still there? He walked and went, and the bag was still there, but he thought there's no way that the gold's inside. The gold is still inside the bag. And the bag started to say to him, pick me up, pick me up. If you take this bag of gold, all of your problems will be solved. But he thought to himself, I have to get home to my family. Shabbat dinner is waiting for me. What's one of our favorite Shabbat foods? Name one favorite Shabbat food. Chicken, gormasabi, challah, tarik. All of these favorite Shabbat foods. I have to get home right now because I'm going to miss out on Shabbat. Pick me up, pick me up. But he said to himself only two words. What are the two words he said? Shabbat, Shabbat. Tell me one more time.
Shabbat, Shabbat.
That's right. So he ran home to his family and he had the most delicious meal. And his kids were singing. And he had his parents, their grandparents, across the table. And he thought about one of his loved ones that had recently passed away. And he looked around and thought, it just can't get better than this. He went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and started to walk back to Ziegler Sanctuary and thought, gosh, I wonder if that bag is still there. Do we think the bag is still there? I don't know. Let's see if the bag is still... The bag is still there. Do we think that the gold is still inside? The gold is still inside. And the bag, of course, says what? Pick me up. Remember all of those family members you were with? You could take care of all of your family members. And the man thought to himself, but I have to get to synagogue because services start at 9 a.m. here in Ziegler Sanctuary. I have to get to synagogue. And he went to synagogue. And he thought to himself, I wonder what one of my very, very best friends would say about the situation. So he sat next to one of his very best friends, and he said, you're not going to believe what happened on my way to synagogue. There was this bag full of gold, and it kept telling me to pick it up. And, I just thought to myself, what's more important to me? What's more important? Shabbat, Shabbat. But my friend... Do you think that maybe I was silly? Maybe I should go back and see if the gold's still there?
It might be. You should probably check.
Okay. So the man went back to look to see if the bag was still there. What do you think? Was the bag still there? This time, the bag was still there, but the gold was gone. And his friend said to him, "Can you believe you wasted this opportunity? What could be better than all of the gold in the world, than all of the gold in a bag that could solve all of your problems? What could be better than that?" And he said 2 words: Shabbat, Shabbat. On this generation Shabbat, when we see our youngest and our oldest, when we think about the grandparents that have raised us, some who are here this morning and some who exist in our memories and in our hearts, most often it's Shabbat, Shabbat that have held each and every one of us together. I want you to think of that grandparent. Think of that person who has helped to bring you to this moment. And no, it doesn't matter if there's a bag of gold, whatever it is in the world. It's family, it's blessings, it's Shabbat that brings us as one. Shalom Aleichem.